It's time to introduce this.
Richard, this. Place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Adams. Suggs out there with Jones. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Jones. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Outside, Green. Pass to Ayton. From deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Jones against Green. Now Embiid. Lays it up off the glass.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Outside, Green. Pass to Ayton. Outside, White. Green against Embiid. Outside, White. Over Suggs. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Suggs kicks to Embiid. Misses the layup. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's White. Here's Jordan. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, strong move by Suggs inside, not allowing the contact to hold him back.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
A free throw drops for Suggs. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Outside Butler. Pass to Jordan. And the wide open shot from Green. Connects from 3-point range.
Mr. Reliable. You can count on Green to show up every night.
Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3-ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
Jones, no luck.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Hunter against White. Ayton a screen on Jones. Bounce pass from Jordan. Ayton against Embiid. And that one's good, Ayton.
That is a strong move by Ayton. He is merciless in there.
Pass to Embiid. Pulls up on the wing. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Now here's Butler. Scoreless thus far. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Embiid against Ayton. Here's Embiid. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
First free throw is good. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And Embiid drops them both.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Denver in the lead. Butler feeling out of it. Ayton kicks to Butler. Jordan sets the screen for Butler. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And the rejection by Ayton. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Denver on D. Now Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Embiid's got 6 points.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Outside, Green. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Over to the wing. Ayton against Embiid. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Outside, Green. Butler on the wing. Ayton a screen on Jones. Butler against Jones. Butler, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Embiid. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so White will bring it up for Denver. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the 76ers.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on. In part, it was because of their rebounding.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Denver.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Free throw, no good for Jordan.
An incredible 6'11" athlete. DeAndre Jordan tries to own the rim on both ends. It's his airspace when he's out there.
And that's going to be a travel. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeAndre Hunter.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
And the 76ers making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in, and we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Green finds Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
And Jordan doesn't look to score often, but when he does, he goes up strong and attracts the defense.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. That one is no good. 76ers trailing. Suggs with the ball. Hunter, the pass to Jones. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that one falls for Jones. For the Nuggets, Reddish, he's checked in for Green. And Ball subbed in for Derek White. Mitchell, he's checked in for the 76ers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Ball finds Butler. over Jackson Davis. And they get it back. Shot clock at 5. Finish the pass to Jordan. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report. Pass to Jordan. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. And here is Hunter. No scoring in this one. And good that time. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Philadelphia.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in the jerseys to me.
Love watching ball operate in the screen and roll, just picking the defense apart.
Outside, Jones from 12 feet out. Pass to Jackson Davis. Hunter with a screen on ball. The drive by Mitchell. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Nuggets have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks, and it's blocked.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Inside, and Adams with the slam.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Pass to Butler. Screen by Jordan. To the middle. Now, here's Reddish. They get it again, and here is Ball. Butler, a screen on Mitchell. There's Ball with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is why Ball takes a good amount of threes, because he's very accurate and confident from there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And the Nuggets making a change here. Hayes is checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Azubuike is checked in. And it's Avdia in for DeAndre Hunter. Here's Mitchell. He has yet to score. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Nembhard. Right side, Avdia. Azubuike is screen on Wiggins. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Gets an open look and hits. And the 76ers lead by 3. He's with it. Wiggins outside. Over to the left wing. Hayes with the screen for Ball. To the paint. And it's blocked.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Avdia. A very nice season for him last year. Came in about 14 points per, 7 rebounds and 4 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Cam Reddish. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Wiggins. Still without a basket. Pass to Avdia. Back to Nembhard. To the inside. Jackson Davis. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
.122 left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 3.
How about the footwork from Ball, making it tough to get by him?
The shot, no good. Pass to Reddish. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Hayes with the screen for Wiggins. And here's Reddish. Defended by Avdia. Shoots. And another miss by Denver. Philadelphia leading by 5. Down low, here's Azubuike, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Ball. 76ers getting the bucket. Jordan kicks to Reddish. Outside, Ball. Stolen by Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The 76ers have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The deep three from Mitchell. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 8. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Derek White is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Green in at the 4. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second.
Just won't be denied. Draymond's inside game a strength.
Ball against Avdia. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And I like seeing Green go up for that flush, showing how powerful he can be.
Suggs looking around. And there's the drive. Green with the block. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now, here's ball. Green, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And when you think about Andrew Wiggins, championship-level defender for sure.
He can get in a guy's shirt without fouling him. He has the lateral movement to keep ball handlers in front of him. Really tough to do, especially in isolation.
First free throw is good.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Butler's checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the 76ers. Jones comes in for Andrew Nembhard. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
What I appreciate about Wiggins is that he doesn't force anything. He just lets the game come to him naturally.
Back to Suggs. High post, Embiid. Embiid bulldozing inside.
A dominant night for Joel Embiid offensively. He's taking whatever he wants.
White against Suggs. Green, the screen. Wiggins with the bounce pass. And Green gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside, Jones. Hunter kicks to Avdia. Sinks the three-pointer. Avdia's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Green with the screen on Jones. Wiggins passes to Green. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. On the wing, Jones. Hunter sets a screen for Jones. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. 76ers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
For the 76ers, Jones. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Jordan, he's checked in for the Nuggets. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Wiggins. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Adams checked in. And so Jones nails both of them. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. Which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team lead.
The game of green, it's about testing the defense, finding their weak spots.
Second team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Line for your Nuggets, Draymond Green. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And he makes both free throws.
Such a great guy to have on the team and an amazing defender. Green even led the league in steals one year.
Pass to Embiid. Suggs dishes to Jones. Embiid with a screen on Butler. To the middle. The big man Embiid converts inside.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Now here's Jordan. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Here's Ayton. Pulls up. The Nuggets with another miss. Jones finds Suggs. Pass to Embiid. And the rejection by Ayton.
With his reach, it's hard to get anything over DeAndre Ayton.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jones. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lobs it up for Jordan. Poked away. It's stolen by Adams. Pass to Suggs. Back to Jones. Now Embiid. Now Hunter. Light covering. Embiid with it. Adams with the screen on Jordan. Embiid, no good. The Nuggets trail by 9. Butler from outside. Jordan kicks to Butler. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Suggs against White. Suggs passes to Embiid. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Over in the corner, White. Outside, Green. Now Ayton. Green left side. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the one, he can shoot the ball, plus he is an all-league defender. So Derek White gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. Reddish, he's checked in for Denver. And the 76ers also making a change. Trayce Jackson-Davis is checked in for Joel Embiid. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Suggs, screen on Ayton. Hunter on the wing. Kicks it out to Jones. Second chance shot. Jackson-Davis with it. No good with the triple. Pass to Ayton. With the drive, up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Hunter, guarded by Reddish. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there. Adams sets the pick for Suggs. And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Get up, fans! On the court is your big squad. For the round section, it's pretty t-shirt. Let's hear you.
Davion Mitchell's checked in for the 76ers. And where the shots been coming from tonight? Here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for Denver.
And a shot they haven't been looking for very much is that corner three. And when they have, he's been quick to kind of close out and deny it, and they've had to get their points from elsewhere. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That'll put Derek White on the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one falls for White. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Adams in the high post. Jackson Davis finds Mitchell. And the basket is good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Outside Butler. Pass to Jordan. And here's Reddish. Ayton wide open. Jordan. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside and stolen by Ayton. Now here's Reddish. Covered by Hunter. Ayton kicks to Reddish. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers leading by 4. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Ball's checked in for the Nuggets. Then for the 76ers, Azubuike's checked in, and Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Jones. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Reddish. Nothing on the board. Pass the ball. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Ball against Mitchell. Jackson Davis with it. Now Hunter lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside Butler. Ayton, the pass to Butler. Back to Ayton. On the clock, out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Nuggets 3rd.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
For the Nuggets, Jackson Hayes comes in for Jordan. And Wiggins is subbed in for Butler. And the 76ers also making a change. Avdia's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell a screen on Wiggins. Here's Nembhard. The three-pointer no good. The Nuggets trail by 4. Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. And let's see what Denver has coming up. On Friday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Tuesday, the Minnesota Timberwolves will come into town.
And for that game against San Antonio, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Ayton. He takes it in, and Ayton throws it down.
Terrific physicality from Ayton, just going right to the rim.
Here's Jackson Davis. And Azubuike kicks to Mitchell. They set the pick. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 6.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Pass to Wiggins. Ayton a screen. Wiggins with the bounce pass. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Rebound by Azubuike. The 76ers leading by 5. Now Nembhard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Washington.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Mitchell against Ball. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead. Wiggins outside. Down low. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Wiggins. 12 points for him.
We're seeing the full range of Ayton's offensive skills tonight. The big man's putting on a show.
To the inside. Jackson Davis. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
.26 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Azubuike is screen on Wiggins. Here's Nembhard.
We've seen Wiggins play suffocating defense against great scorers.
Fires from way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers on top, up by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
You can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participant.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at Philadelphia, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the 76ers.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Embiid. Jones is out there with Jalen Suggs. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The Nuggets trail by 3. To the paint. Here's White. And the rejection by Embiid.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. White setting the pick for Green. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
I like when Green looks to score. He's good at putting defenses in a bind.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
That's good from Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The 76ers lead. Here's Hunter. Pass to Adams. Hunter kicks to Embiid. Hunter the screen. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Now, here is Jordan. Here's Ayton, guarded by Embiid, and Ayton gets double-teamed. 4 on the shot clock. A deep 3 from Butler. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Jones, the pass to Adams. White with it. Jones covering. White against Jones. And White kicks to Butler. To the middle. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the Nuggets pick up 2. 3-pointer by Embiid. No good that time.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
White the pass to Ayton. Pass to Green for the lead. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hunter, no good.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
White, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
the stats for Draymond Green. Good season for him last year. Last season, he averaged 8 points a game, 6 assists, and 7 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Suggs dishes to Jones. Embiid with it. He's got 14. Back to Jones. Can they get it? Drops in the tray. Jones has got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
Finally, a make. It only took 5 attempts in the half.
Butler finds Green. Ayton inside. Guarded by Embiid. Kicks it out to Jordan. Hunter against Green. Over Hunter. Green, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Hunter. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. The 76ers, number 1.
You know, I don't know if the numbers even told the story. I mean, their defense was as good as it gets, often just leaving their opponents completely demoralized.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
He can take over games. Draymond doing just that in this one.
Down low. And the rejection by Ayton. Butler up top, defended by Jones. Butler against Jones. Butler kicks to White. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Hunter. Adams sets the pick for Hunter. Over Green. He sinks the 11-footer. Hunter's got his first points of the night.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
Ayton against Embiid. Outside, Green. Pass to White. A 3-ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Back to Hunter. Kicks it out to Jones. Adams sets the pick for Jones. Launches a 3. Right wing. Embiid wide open. No good on the triple.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's White. And the layup is good. White's got 11 points.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
substitution here for Denver. Hayes is checked in for Jordan. Reddish comes in for Draymond Green. Wiggins is checked in for Ayton. And Ball subbed in for White. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. As Azubuike's checked in, Avdia comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Jones. And it's Mitchell in for Suggs. Pass to Avdia. Mitchell looking it over. And here's Embiid. 5 on the clock. Back to Nembhard. From outside the arc. The three. Good for Embiid.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
Reddish the pass to Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Embiid.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
That free throw, no good.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Ayton, he's checked in for Reddish. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jackson Davis is checked in. And he sinks the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Pass to Azubuike. Back to Nembhard. Mitchell outside. There's a screen. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And the rejection by Ayton. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Denver's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Wiggins outside. Pass to Butler. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You love how competitive Butler is. He insists on taking his shot despite the foul.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Azubuike a screen on Ball. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Ball dishes to Butler. Ayton a screen. There's the 3. Rebound by Azubuike. Here's Philadelphia. And here is Mitchell. 6 points for him. And Azubuike kicks to Mitchell. Azubuike a screen on Ball. Clock at 4. Poke loose. Out to the right wing. For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Wiggins. Nembhard the pass to Mitchell. Nembhard with it, covered by Wiggins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Ayton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists now in this one. It's Nembhard on the wing. Covered by Wiggins. Bounce pass Nembhard. Mitchell with it. Stolen by Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell.
For someone who doesn't get to the line very often, it's good to see Ball putting some pressure on the defense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
I'd like to call a little attention to Ball's determination, both on and off the court. You throw a challenge at him, and he will do everything in his power to overcome it.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Ball hits them both.
And Ball is such an effective two-way player. Takes smart shots on offense and really hustles on defense.
Mitchell passes to Embiid. To the inside. Butler with the steal. Pass the ball. And here is Ayton. He's covered by Azubuike. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. 4th, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
That's good from Ball. Suggs, he's checked in for Mitchell. Ball hits them both.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Now, here's Avdia. 5 points in the game to end the run. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Ayton with it. He's covered by Azubuike. Now, here's Butler. It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. And it's Ball penetrating. Yes, that goes in. Ball's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nuggets.
What boys. Ball loves rising up and knocking down shots like this.
Embiid the screen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And to look here at the shot chart for Joel Embiid.
Well, this is what you wanted to see from him. I mean, he's not settling for anything and is going right at the defender, taking the ball to the rim whenever he can. And the attitude he's had on offense is keeping his team flying around as his energy is contagious out there right now.
Derek White's checked in for Ball. Free throws, good from Avdia. The Nuggets leading by 9. Outside Butler. Got a piece of it. And now Philadelphia on the break. Pass to Avdia. Embiid with a screen on Butler. Avdia finds Suggs. Driving to the basket. Just 3 to shoot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Suggs has got 5.
Oh, bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Outside, White. Butler on the wing. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead, ending the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Michael Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that quarter. No let up. Great defense, okay? That's who we are.
Mike Malone citing the terrific D, wanting his guys to stay in character and keep pressing.
Yeah, they're feeling their oats right now. Can they take it up, though, another level? Let's find out.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Draymond Green. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Ayton. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's White in at the one. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Clearly a foul.
First team foul. At the line for the 76ers, Jalen Suggs.
And he can't get the first one. And the 76ers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Good on the second free throw. And so White will bring it up for the Nuggets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wiggins kicks to Green. At balls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 4 assists now tonight. Suggs dishes to Embiid over Ayton. Embiid, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Jordan finds Green. Jones against Wiggins. Pass to White. 5 to shoot. Ayton a screen on Embiid. Here's White. Rebound by the 76ers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That one goes. Count it.
With a number of moves and shots to choose. Gary, nice bucket there.
Green against Hunter. White looking around. It's tipped. Here's Hunter. Pass to Suggs. Back to Hunter. Here's Embiid. Jones for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Jones. 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. He doesn't get the second one. And he nails the third. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Right the pass to Ayton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Now here's Green. Pass to White. Ayton sets the pick for White. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside, Green. And it's Jordan atop the key. Jordan with the screen on Suggs. White got a piece of it. Suggs against White. Embiid sets the pick for Suggs. Denver grabs the miss. Ayton's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He knows every possession is critical now. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen in on what Michael Malone went over with his team. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. And he comes up with the deuce. And Denver has possession. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Wiggins outside. Back to White. Jordan with the screen on Suggs. And again, Denver no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Hunter kicks to Suggs. Kick out to Adams. Hunter dishes to Suggs. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 1-point Nugget lead.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one.
Here's White. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Ayton a screen on Jones. Here's Wiggins. It's not going to go for him. And the 76ers with possession. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside, White. Back to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Adams, some nice D. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Jones finds Suggs to take the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Green. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Jones with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
A free throw drops for Suggs. Both free throws good from Suggs. The Nuggets trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wiggins, and the layup falls.
Oh, get off of that, man. Wiggins is that dude.
76ers have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. And then Adams with the slam.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Now here's Wiggins. Jordan sets the pick for Wiggins. Over Jones. There's Green with the three. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 3. Suggs finds Jones. Back to Suggs. Pass to Hunter. From past the arc. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Now Jordan. Defended by Jones. Jordan is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violations. Jump ball call.
Five on the clock. Ayton, the pass to Green. Fires from the line. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Very comfortable from the mid-range. Green sinking Jays.
Suggs kicks to Jones. Embiid from outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Jordan. Shoots from the right block. And it's Ayton missing.
When he's got the ball, those inside looks are usually money. Despite the miss, they should keep going to that.
Suggs passes to Hunter. White against Jones. A three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on White.
At the line for the 76ers, Jones taking 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. Denver making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
Adams against Jordan. Outside Butler. Over Jones. And it's Butler missing.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Hunter. Ayton against Embiid. Adams with the screen on Ayton. Embiid, no good. The Nuggets trail by 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Green kicks to White. Back to Green. Right side, Butler. Over Jones. The Nuggets with another miss.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's Suggs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on White.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Jalen Suggs at the line for two.
Shooting two.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Suggs.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Now here's Butler. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And the sheer muscle from Butler. I mean, a solid finisher even when he gets hit.
Defensive foul. Joel Embiid. That's his third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Jimmy Butler.
Free throw, good Butler. The 76ers leading by 6. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let him hear it. Bridgeville fans, I want to hear you get loud right now.
Embiid kicks to Suggs. Pass to Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
Joel Embiid taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
Shooting over 80% from the line during his career. Embiid is not only one of the best free throw shooting centers in the league today, he's one of the best all time.
He hits the second from the line.
It's tough to find things to not love about Embiid's game. It's so complete. He's a true two-way player who is a nightmare you have to deal with on both ends.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Green. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Embiid. A minute 42 left in the fourth. Some solid defense from Ayton. Now White. Denver passing it around. Here's Butler. And here is Ayton. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton sets the pick for White. Pass to Jordan. Latrey. Adams, some nice D.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Now here's Embiid. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ayton. White with it. Picked up by Suggs. Butler. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And when things are tight, Butler just seems to step his game up. Tremendous score here in the clutch.
Now, here's Suggs. Pass to Embiid. 17-foot shot on the way. And he knocks down the jumper. And the 76ers lead by 7. Denver calls timeout. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us the move. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
Got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possessions.
The line for the 76ers. Jones. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. Four seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jordan. Shoots. And Jones pulls it down. And so the 76ers can now just hold on to the ball. White against Suggs. So the 76ers win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, you took over offensively. What went into finding that rhythm?
I thought I got the shots that I wanted, and I played into the floor.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time